So the next games I want to talk about is actually the Call of Duty games, specifically the newer ones. So these are the two newest ones that I have. The reason why I want to talk about them is because, like, these games, I mean, sure, Call of Duty is selling so much, but is it really though? I feel like a lot of its sales is just people buying it just to have it. And then it's like, okay, it's there, I can play it anytime. And it's like probably barely anyone actually plays these. The only actual one out of these two that I'd say was actually worth the money is Cold War, just because of its zombies mode. At least it's like, I actually got the time spent out of it through that mode. Other than that, the multiplayer was okay. The campaign was good. I liked the campaign. That's kind of the same with like Modern Warfare 2019 though. I love the campaign. The multiplayer was fine. I played the multiplayer lots. I absolutely hated the special ops. It was so bad, I just didn't want that. So that's like one I'd change. I'd just remove it entirely and it'd be fine. Honestly, I feel like I'm not alone with that. I feel like a lot of people would say, yeah, remove special ops from that one. It was so hard, you actually had to play with a squad. If you played it solo, it was like fucking impossible to play. I swear to God, it was I swear I don't have a skill issue. At least with Black Ops Cold War, like the zombies, I would say it wasn't the greatest zombies. Like it was like far too easy for a zombies mode, but it also wasn't that bad. Like I honestly, I'd say it was the worst zombies we've had so far. That's not including like Modern Warfare 3 zombies, because I don't even want to include it because it's not even zombies. I mean, sure, it says zombies, but at this point, is it? I mean, I know one of the updates they had for Modern Warfare 3 zombies was to reduce the amount of zombies. So, like, it was so bad. Like, and like, the one thing I really wanted to change about these new Call of Duties, like, everyone wants them to go back to how they used to be. And that is one thing I do want to change. I want it to be just like an old Call of Duty, like Black Ops 2, or even, like, hell, Black Ops 1 even. I loved Black Ops 1. I want another Call of Duty just like that. However, the biggest thing I want to change, I don't want the microtransactions. Dear God. Like, okay, Activision is becoming EA, in my opinion. That's honestly what I'm going to say here. Activision is becoming EA. They are greedy pricks, essentially. I mean, at least they have quality games in the end, sorta. But, like, it's so expensive for bundles. Like, let's just think for a minute here. Call of Duty Ghost, or even like Black Ops 2, their microtransactions, if you wanted like a special camo or something, or even like special characters, they were like $2 a pop. Like, come on, that wasn't even expensive at the time. If you want a special character, or like a special camo, or I mean in this case it'd be bundles now. If you want a cool bundle, that'll be $20 out of your pocket, please. Like, that is horrible. Why would you pay $20 to get a special character in a Call of Duty when you could just get an old game? I could like come on. Like, you used to be able to get special characters, like you could get, like, for COD Ghost, you had like, oh, I want to play as Captain Price or an astronaut or something, right? It was $2 or even $3. I can't remember quite, but it was like, it was under $5. It was so good. But nowadays, it's like so expensive, like $20. Just so I could play what, is Nicki Minaj? Like, how is that special? like, it just suck. I gotta at least vouch for one thing though. The things you do get in those bundles, I'd say, are more stylish. But, like, come on. You can't play as an astronaut in the new Modern Warfare 3, can you? Yeah, COD Ghost had it better.
I wouldn't go any further.
So now, on the other hand, I didn't want to include it because I consider it different than the other ones, but Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I don't know what happened here, but this is hands down probably the worst Call of Duty besides, like, Advanced Warfare, but at least that had an interesting campaign. The campaign in Infinite Warfare, look, it made no fucking sense at all. There was nothing going for the campaign. I don't remember one thing out of the campaign. At least like let's talk about Black Ops 3 for a second here. That campaign was bad, but at least I could remember something from the Black Ops 3 campaign. In fact, I remember like 2 things from it. I remember Corvus and getting your arm ripped off. That's the only 2 things I remember. From this, I have no idea what's going on here. It's mostly in space, which like I find space to be the least interesting when it comes to like first-person shooters. Except for like one mission in like COD Ghost was like interesting, but not really. I'd say the only good thing that Infinite Warfare had was its zombies. I actually enjoyed the zombies in Infinite Warfare, albeit the launch map it came with, which is Zombies in Spaceland, and Raven the Redwoods. Other than that, the other like 3 or 4, whatever it was, are just straight up forgettable. they're bad. Yeah, so like, I mean, it's kind of hard to say what I would change about like the zombies mode. Obviously, those maps I thought could have been just way better, but I don't really know how to explain what map I would have wanted. Obviously, like, it's not like it's Treyarch Zombies, so I can't really say, oh, I just want something like if it was like Black Ops 3. I want maps like that. Can't really say that because it's kind of being its own thing. But I'd say for like the multiplayer, even the camp, like at least have like I don't remember anything from the campaign, so like what would I change here? I don't even know what I would like change here. It's that bad. I can't even think of anything for it. Like at this point, just burn it. That's how bad Infinite Warfare was. I would keep the zombies and just burn the rest of it. That's all I could really do. Like even like after they tried getting like memorable maps into like the multiplayer to kind of make them a little more interesting, I still don't remember it. They tried making like Terminal futuristic. Like who does that? Just give me Terminal. Like oh my god, I'd rather Terminal Cancer. It's bad. The Modern Warfare remaster was the only good thing about this bundle right here. At least like with that, like I can't change much about that because that game is like instant classic. It's really good. They actually did a really great remaster with that too. I'd say the only one thing I would change about that is because it was a remaster, the fact they still made me buy the DLC pack was just like, come on, that's stupid. But I mean, that's not really what I want to talk about. It's just the Infinite Warfare part. Just ignore that. But yes, Infinite Warfare, just burn the rest of it. It's so bad. Just give me the zombies mode, only the 2 maps. It's the only thing I'd play this for. It was just bad. This game has earned its spot. So the next game I want to talk about is what I played a long ass time ago. I didn't stream it as far as I remember. Maybe I did. But it is Watch Dogs Legion. What happened here, guys? Like, come on. I'm actually one of those people who do love Ubisoft. I think they make good games for what they are. I mean, half of their games I don't even feel like are full price at this point. But Watch Dogs Legion, I think I paid full price for it. I can't remember. But I hated this game. The only time I actually found enjoyment in this is after I got the Bloodlines DLC, which gave me the Aiden Pierce and Wrench to play as. Other than that, there was nothing good about this game. It didn't even have its own like main character. You literally just find people on the street. I mean, to be fair though, I think that is better than a create a character. But at least like with a create a character, I'm making a character that I find I would enjoy with. With this, I have to find people that I'll enjoy with, and who knows if I can even find them. Like, it was bad. But like the one thing that was really bad about it was its story. I had no idea what was going on in the story the entire time. I can't remember one thing from it either. I remember the Bloodlines one more than anything. But it was so bad. I did get the Platinum Trophy for this game like a while ago, and the only thing I hated about that was the trophy where you had to use the character with the statue ability and escape a 5-star wanted level. like come on. I mean, like, it is kind of a neat trophy. It's funny, but it sucks so bad because just trying to escape the 5-star wanted level sucks, and then you have to get out of, I'm guessing, a vehicle you have and do the statue emote. It was, oh my god. I'm happy I got it, but still, this is like, this is a lie. 63 EA awards, or oh, god damn it, E3 awards I meant, not EA. But like the London setting, like it was cool to see it in London, but the one thing I hated about it that I would change like drastically, I don't like the fact it was set in the future. I can't remember which year it was supposed to be set in, but it was set in the future, and it was just garbage. There was nothing good about the future for Watch Dogs. Like, London, like, come on. Who wants to see a futuristic London? I think London's fine right now. It's a cool place, but I don't like the futuristic stuff unless it's bad. I mean, it makes sense, but like the last two games you were doing were just present day. So why wouldn't you just do present day with this game? I think that would have been just fine, which I believe would have been 2020 at the time, or was it 2019? It might have been 2020, but it wasn't. I don't know. I didn't think this was a great game at all. It was pretty bad, especially for a Watch Dogs game. Like, I loved the first one. The story for the first one was great, and then the second one, I mean, the story was bad too for that one, but at least it had great, like, a great open world you could play around in. That was definitely the memorable thing. So, like, and then this game, it had neither. Neither. The open world was just bad, and the story made no fucking sense the whole time. I swear. It was just so bad. I didn't like this game at all, so there's that. If you guys are gonna play this, I recommend the Bloodlines DLC, just so you could get some interesting characters into it. Other than that, this game has nothing going for it, so I wouldn't even dare wasting like $1 on it. It's just bad. So this next game that I want to talk about is actually what inspired me to make this video. Oh. Yeah, this game is really bad. It's actually Wolfenstein Youngblood. I'm sure you guys have heard of this one. If you guys haven't... Oh wait, this was made by Arcane? Oh, that's not good. Oh, Bethesda. It was Bethesda's fault. Guys, Bethesda sucks. I'm saying it right now. No, that's just a joke. Kind of a joke. Anyways, Wolfenstein Youngblood. The reason why this game was so bad, in my opinion, was these two ugly ass bitches. I didn't like them. If I remember correctly, I believe they're both sisters, and they're fighting the Nazis, and it's just like, it's so bad. The entire time, like, the voice actors for this were just annoying. So like, the entire time these two characters are just annoying the shit out of you as you play this game. Like, it makes me angry thinking about this game. But I think the one thing I would change, it had, I don't know if the other Wolfensteins did this, but this is actually the only one I played. I do want to play the other ones. This one didn't ruin the series for me, because I would love to, you know, kill Nazis in a futuristic setting when it's still like the 40s. But the one thing I would change about this game was the leveling system. So basically this game is an RPG, if you guys didn't know. I was under level when I was doing the first boss, which, for the way the game played out, made no goddamn sense. So this game, believe it or not, played out like a normal story game. So, you know, you choose the destination you want to go to, which I only had like one option. As far as I can remember, this was like a long time ago. I don't even think I streamed this game, but I definitely was playing it, and yeah. So it was like, I'm trying to remember here. I remember killing. You know, obviously I was just like, you know, killing the normal enemies and stuff, and then like a normal game, you get to the boss. So that's what I was doing, right? Yeah. So I made it to the first boss, and I was under level for it. And because it plays like a normal story game, but it acts like an RPG for some ungodful reason. I don't know why they did that with this one, but they did. Yeah, it didn't work out well, because since I was under level of the boss, it was like near impossible to beat. So I didn't even beat the first boss yet. and I have no intents of going back to this game, so this was a great, like, $10 spent, if I'd say so. Yeah, so that's the one thing I'd change. So yeah, two things I'd change. The girls, they, at least, either I want some guys, like, at least bring the old dude back, maybe, from, like, from the other Wolfenstein games. Or give better voice actors for these characters, because they were so bad, they were annoying. So, like, it was just, yeah, I didn't like that at all. And then, yeah, definitely, the RPG system you guys added into this, just get rid of that entirely. It was bad. Just make it a regular Wolfenstein, and this would have been way better. I don't even think I can't remember what it was called, but there was another Wolfenstein that released alongside of this. Basically, it was the multiplayer version of this, which confuses the hell out of me. Why wouldn't you just put it in this game? Because this is just like the story to that game that would really coincide with it. Just add it into this game, and it'd be the same experience. Like, they weren't thinking at all when they made this game, were they? It was just so stupid. So yeah, I didn't get far at all in this game, and I don't intend to. So yeah, I would definitely not recommend it.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're in a Walmart. We're gonna be robbing the store.
So the second last game I want to look at is actually Callisto Protocol. Now, hear me out here. This is not a failed game. Far from it, actually. It was a good game, but I am only including it because there was one thing I absolutely hated about the game that made it I just didn't want to play it anymore. Now, I mean, maybe this is a skill issue. It definitely could be, but the way you dodge in this game was so bad that I just couldn't even play it. I was so bad at the dodging. So the way this game does, like, the dodging system, at least for on console, it probably is relatively close on, like, PC, but for on console, the way you dodge is the joystick, the right joystick, you have to go into the direction that would block it, essentially. So, like, when you're in the middle of fighting, so, like, say they punch and, like, you know, they hit to the left of, like, you, so you have to dodge this way. So you have to put your joystick that way. So it's, like, a complete guess when you're panicking, because it's a horror game, you're obviously panicking. You just have to guess. It's so bad, you die so many times. This might as well just be a Dark Souls at that point. I hated the dodging system, because most of this game was you just going up close, because the pistol was complete shit. It didn't do any damage at all. It's unlike Dead Space, where the pistol is, like, you know, like the plasma cutter. It's actually, like, good. So, yeah, this game has, like, a stun baton, which you think would, like, you know, stun the enemies, the creatures. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't stun them at all. Maybe if you get an upgrade, but for a stun baton, yeah, it doesn't do its job. So I'd say this game was pretty bad. In terms of, like, its dodging system, it just, like, absolutely ruined the game for me. So I just didn't play it for long at all. But yeah, other than that, I think the game was actually good, but I just couldn't beat it because of that dodging system. It was just so bad. So, last but not least, and you guys are going to absolutely hate me for saying this, but I think it's not failed, but in my eyes, it failed miserably. And that's Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know you guys are probably leaving the video now because you just absolutely hate me. I'm going to get spam comments why I would choose Breath of the Wild as, like, a failed game. It was bad. It was terrible. I did not like this game at all. Here are my reasons. Like, hear me out here. This game, I mean, like, the one thing everyone did hate about this game was the way weapons broke so fast, which just, it did. They broke so fast, like, what was the point in even having any weapons at the first place? It wasn't even fun at that point because they just broke so fast. I'd say the other things, though, that I didn't like was the exploration was like neat, but it felt so slow. Going from like one place to another, depending how far it is, of course, it just took so long to like what you feel with like other normal games you play. It felt so much longer, in my opinion. I don't know, like it probably is obviously due to limitations with like on the Nintendo Switch. Maybe it just had to be slower, but even like the fact that like I didn't get far at all, of course. I couldn't just play it. Funny story, I have no idea how to even like play the game really. I have obviously the main mission of like you gotta go kill Ganon, so you gotta go get the mechanical beast things, whatever they're called again. You had to go get those first and then go kill Ganon. So that's what I'm in the middle of doing. So I'm not far at all really in the game. I haven't really done much. I also for some reason just straight up can't find side quests. So I am lost for words of just where I'm going. I am basically just stuck doing shrines every minute, which is boring as hell. And in some cases, the shrines are too hard for me, so I give up on that too. So basically, this game, I'm trying to say, is this game is way too hard for my liking. It is supposed to be a normal-ass adventure game, and it feels like a fucking Dark Souls game half the time, so I'm just gonna pass on that, but this game is, this game's bad, in my opinion. It's just bad. I did kind of want to bring it out here, but I didn't do that. But I do want to still mention it. Link's Awakening, I want another game like that really badly. I love the Link's Awakening. I beat that crap to the limit. I loved Link's Awakening. I still even play it on the same save that I beat it on. I'm one of those guys who will never replay a game. Like, my favorite game is God of War 2018. I've only replayed it once. That's the only time I played it. I played it once. Once I fully beaten it, that's it. I'm probably not going to touch that game for like another 10 years. So yeah, I am not going to replay any games. So Link's Awakening, I have not replayed, but I do still play it after beating it. Of course, I'm doing like the dungeons that you could create in there, but I mean, that does get boring after a while because you're just killing the same boss you already did. So it's not like it's anything special, but I do that. But yeah, this game was just a waste of $80. I hate the fact that I got this game. I mean, it was worth a try because it's like when I'm like, oh, could I try your game like to my friends or something? It's like, no, my save is on there. I don't want you to mess it up. So I just couldn't play this game. I still can't. I tried revisiting on like a car trip a while ago, and it's just not there for me. I just can't get into it at all. I mean, like a lot of people say, these games aren't for everyone. So yeah, in that case, this game's not for me. So of course, the thing that I would change the most, make it Link's Awakening. That's the only thing I could say. Make it cartoonish, top down. That would win me over. If you guys want, like, okay, for real though, what I would actually make changes about this game, obviously, I don't want the weapons to break very easily. I want the weapons to actually feel like a weapon. And not like I'm using foam to kill a freaking slime or whatever. Or those goblin dudes. I hate that. I don't like that at all. Another thing I would change is, like, it's a neat feature, but for a game like this, it sucks so bad. Whenever it rains, like, don't have it so, like, when you're going to climb up things, which is, like, one main big thing about this game, it's, like, impossible to climb things. Please don't do that. It's so bad. It makes it so this game, it just sucks because of that. You try to go to, like say, a shrine or something, and it just happens to rain when you want to go there, and you have to climb up to it. Well, joke's on you. You have to wait hours and hours until it passes. Take that. Yeah, thanks, Nintendo. But yeah, so that's probably the main things I would change about it. I'd also like... Okay, this is most likely just me. I just can't find side quests for the life of me. So I would make it so, like, pretty much every character is like a side quest, so you have something to do at all times. Other than that, I think that's all I'd change about this game. Yeah. You can't really change a whole lot, I guess, for other things, too. Like, obviously, I'd love to make my character faster, but I think because of the limitations of the Switch, you can't really do that much, especially with a game like this where it's like it's a massive open world game. But like, yeah, that's probably all the stuff I would change for this. So after all those terrible games, we went all through them. I changed what I could. So that's all I could think of right now. That's all that I own. The rest of them are like great games. I'm still playing through some of them, of course. Other than that, I hope you guys like the video. Please like and subscribe. We're so close to 500 subscribers. Just please get me there. That would help so much. I would love that. If you guys maybe give me some suggestions for other videos, if you guys like, maybe I could talk about certain games. I did want to actually talk about Black Ops 3 for like another video and why you should get it, even like in 2024. I'll touch on that, of course, if I make that video. Other than that, like, give me suggestions. What should I do for a video? I would love to hear you guys like what I should do. I'd love to hear that. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and hey, I'll talk to you guys in the next video, or even live stream, who knows. Just subscribe, you know, click that bell icon. You could always it'll notify you, unless YouTube is stupid, which half the time it does. It's always stupid. So hopefully you get notified. I know in some cases people won't get notified for things, so but always click that bell icon. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Other than that, keep an eye out, and yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in the next stream or next video, whatever the two is. Yeah, goodbye everyone.
People are freaking out about this fucking lightning. I don't see any lightning.
Good job.
Oh shit.